When you think about success in business, what do you think about? What are some of the things that come to mind? I have this conversation all the time in our office with business owner friends, and I've also seen success and failure at a pretty unique level in handling people's money. It's definitely something that you identify. Something that I always come back to, and this is the time of year that even makes me think about it so deeply, and that is when you think about your success in business, are you a good person? Are you doing the things that other humans would be proud of? Are you the kind of person your family and friends want to be around? Are you a good human? I say this to my sons all the time. My job as a dad is to make you a good human, help you become a good human, someone that people want to be around, someone that is productive. But so many times in business, people get into this mindset where business is all they think about. It's all they talk about. They're a robot for their business. And actually doing acts of kindness, being a good human, is something they forget. And you meet them because they call you and they're a jerk on the phone. I've had clients that do this. Every time you talk to them, they start out and they're a bit aggressive. They're a bit hard. And you think to yourself, man, if you were just treating other humans like a good human, this would be such a good relationship. So when I talk about business, the first thing that I think is the pillar for success for us has always been relationships, connection. How are you connecting with the person on the other end of the phone, on the other end of the text, on the other end of the video, face to face? How do you connect? Every once in a while, we're doing some training and I'm listening to an appointment and everything's business. And I have to say, our tagline is life, wealth, optimization. It's not wealth, life, optimization. Why? Because life comes first. I need to understand about you as a human first before I can ever understand anything about money. Relationships are the pillar of any successful endeavor. It's a successful marriage. It's the relationship. It's the connection. A successful partnership. It's the relationship. It's the connection. How you connect other people to other businesses. Are you a connector in your business? When I go on LinkedIn and I have a conversation with people, and this applies to anybody, if you go on my LinkedIn account or my Facebook account and I'm friends with someone you'd like to be friends with and I can introduce you to them, I'm doing it. It's my pleasure. It's something that will connect you to someone else that might be the catalyst for great business adventures ahead. There are many people that have become friends that were friends through me that are doing things way bigger and better than I ever did with them, and I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of introducing people that can make something bigger and better than I ever could alone. The circle gets bigger. The circle gets better. The connections get stronger and wider. Width and depth of the relationship are both mandatory. But business doesn't come without relationships. The second thing kind of goes back to what I'm talking about originally is, are you giving? Again, when you're talking about social media, how are you giving to other people? Are you posting a bunch of stuff that's about you? That's about your business only? Your topics, your stuff? Or is it stuff that other people can get value in? I mean, we hope that that's what you're getting from a lot of the stuff we're doing, but the goal is to give. If I see somebody in business and I can give something to them, I may not get anything in return for decades. But when it comes back tenfold. Every time. Every time. I have never helped someone in business that didn't help my business in the future. So giving of yourself to others, giving of your ideas, sharing. There's this cool, crazy idea out there in social media and in the world right now where give your stuff away for free so other people can learn from you. And guess what? Those people are killing it. Anyone giving their ideas away for free are having the most success because they're not afraid of sharing. Giving is such an important part. Also, it's also a remembering where you came from. Most people might have come from something that they aren't today. They might have grew up in a small home without a whole lot of extra money, without extra things. Christmas wasn't 25 gifts, it was one. You know, whatever their story was, whatever their reality was, is not what it is today. But remembering that community, going back and helping people in that community, giving back. I'm not a huge fan of the word giving back because it makes you feel like you owe everybody something. And I don't believe that just because you've earned something, you have to give back to something. I believe you should want to. It's the most selfish thing in the world. Giving is the most selfish thing in the world. You know why? Because it feels so damn good. It makes you feel better, higher. It puts you on a pedestal to yourself. The gift of giving is a gift that gives to you more than anything else. And every year I find, whether it's the wine festival running, whether it's the Boys and Girls Club, whether it's CHIP, or the local community foundation, or my kids' school, anything that we're giving of ourselves to that's getting someone else success in some way, even if it's clothes on their back or food in their stomach, that's giving. It's not giving back, it's just giving. And when you give of yourself, it's so selfish, but it feels so good. And you know, it's something I'm so thankful I was given at such a young age to understand that. Catholic school did pretty good for me at making sure I understood that when you give, you don't have to expect something in return, but usually it comes back so much bigger than you ever dreamed. So when you think about that, it goes into the next pillar: confidence, self-awareness. Confidence is huge. You got to be confident in what you do. If you're not confident in your messaging, if you're not confident in your delivery, if you're not confident in your profession, if you're not self-aware enough to know what you're good at and what other people are maybe better at than you, that takes a lot of confidence to admit where you're great and where you're not. It's self-awareness, looking in the mirror every day and understanding who that person is in front of you. That takes confidence to look in the mirror and be grateful and thankful that you're looking at something that you're proud of. But that comes off to your clients. That comes off to the people you serve. Confidence is such an important recipe for success. Self-awareness kind of goes with confidence like connection goes with relationships. It's a natural part, but if you don't have it, it's very difficult. If you find yourself sitting with your friends that are business leaders and you're the only one talking, and I'm a talker, so I'm aware of this, but if you're the only one talking, you might not be receiving all that's out there for you to get. Your confidence can also be quiet confidence, something it took me a lot of time to learn. And in these videos, I don't ever pause and I don't take a lot of time to be quiet, but the objective is confidence in who you are. Confidence is shown in video, it's shown in Zoom meetings, it's shown when someone says something and you look down, you look away. They see you, they know it. You have to be real and authentic and honest. Your integrity all comes from the confidence of serving people from your core, from who you are. And that comes from within. It's like they always say, you know, when someone's searching for love, they have to start by loving themselves. If you don't love yourself, you won't find love in the world. Business is no different. Business is the same. Love yourself, love what you're delivering, love what you're doing, love how you're doing it, put everything you've got into it. But remember, build relationships and connection. Connect with the people that you want to build those relationships with on a different level. Start with life, then go to business. Give. Give because it's selfish. Give because it feels good. Give because it matters. Give because it makes a difference. Give because it's what's been given to you. And third, don't forget that your confidence is the very thing that will make you so much more successful. Buy what you're selling. Buy in yourself. You are the key. You are so confident in what you're delivering that everyone around you is going to want it. Whatever it is, whether it's a water bottle or a product or a service, consulting, I don't care. It just doesn't matter. The key is you're confident, you're giving, and you're connecting. I'm Scott Danner with Freedom Street Partners. Thanks for joining me. How are you using those three things in your business, in your life? Everything we use for life works for business. Everything we use for business works for life. It's all related. Thanks for joining me.